Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the first process video for how to kill a kit with style. Now, last week I introduced you to my unboxing and my thought process of how I am going to do this, and there is the lovely mood board. I absolutely love how this mood board looks. It is so me, so everything. The colors match perfectly and all of the fun stuff. Now, here's the sketch. The sketch is going to be from sketch series number 5 from Christy from Christy Beautiful's Life, 30 Days of Sketches. I will link it down below for this particular sketch, and then obviously it's going to be up in my corner, and we're just going to make this work. Now, this is the first layout that I made, but this is also the first layout for this parade. So this parade was where a while ago, and so if you have been following my channel since I came from overseas, I used to, before I started teaching and going through like the teaching field and getting back into teaching and all of that, I used to actually be a full-time nanny, and I would do hourly care while I was stationed overseas. I did hourly care for the children, and then I did like babysitting at night, like if they wanted to go out or whatever, and I kept the same people. Well, this family ended up becoming really close friends of mine on top of me watching her kiddos. It started out as a babysitter, and then it ended up growing into a really good friendship, and we're still friends, still to this day. And we've been almost, we're about a couple years shy of, this year would actually be 10 years since I've been over there, the start of mine, which was in 2014. And then we came back in 2017. Yeah, 2017. So it's been 10 years since I've been over in Europe. And so I've been working on these layouts and everything, trying to knock these out. So these are the first set of my photos is of Kaylin. This one and my layout that's going to get put up tomorrow also has the other set of these photos. Now, I will tell you that with the journey of Kaylin's ADHD and her processing disorder and all of that, this was one of the first trips that I went on. My husband didn't come on this one. I think he was actually working this particular day because he worked shift work while we were stationed overseas. So not always was he able to come on the weekends, and that's when a lot of this stuff was. But this was one of the first times that we could tell that, that my daughter is going to have some hearing, not hearing issues, but it's going to be noise levels and things like that. And, as we were going through this process, she was only a preschooler here. So she wasn't officially diagnosed with her ADHD and her neuroprocessing disorder until she was in the 3rd grade, while Josh was in Kuwait at the time. But we knew that it was coming because the things that came about. But this was one of the trips, and I forgot about these particular photos, and I realized it. Now, I am not scrapbooking that photo where she couldn't hear, or like she didn't like to see it and talk about that. I like the fact that she's covering her ears and she's just my little stinker binker there, not really taking the noise in. But she does get better throughout the pictures that you will see me do. She gets better to the noise and whatnot. So that has nothing, but I forgot about this, this one photo. And I was like, ooh, I mean, yes, I'm documented it for completely other different reasons. But as I was doing this, I realized that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like one of the first times we recognize that, she's going to have some things that we're going to have to work through because of just the noise level. So anyway, that's a little bit about the photos. This is when the parade just started, before it gets to be where you'll start to see Fasching parades. They are a lot of stinking fun. I absolutely love going to them. They are something that my family enjoyed doing while we were stationed over there. And now that we are here in Georgia, North Augusta, but in the area close enough to where we can go, we end up going to Fasching up in Helen all the time. It works out pretty well where we can just leave, get up there, do it, and then come back home. Because that is the community of that for us to be able to do that. So it all depends on when it lands. And typically they keep it in February. But there are some darn shenanigans when it comes to this. They'll just carry you off. I've been carried off. You will see some of these other photos. You'll see some of the kids come by and put your hat down. You'll see some of the, I have a photo of where the kids, and I'll be scrapbooking it, where the kids will come up and put their hand up by the camera so that they can't take their photo. There are some shenanigans. And that's what I love about Europe is they're just so free-willing that you when you go, you got to make sure that you know that this is what's going to happen, and you got to accept it. If you don't, you might as well just stay home, because it's just funny. We had this one here. I'll have a photo of it too, where this was the year that I went and our Trump got elected. So there was a couple of the Germans look like they literally made themselves look like Trump. It's crazy. You'll see the photos. But I'm super excited to get through these because I forgot about these until I started doing it. So I started doing something different. Well, not different. I have done this before. I just haven't done it in a long while. So you take some of the sequence mix. Now the sequence mix is from Spiegelmom Scraps. It is Snow Vibes. Make sure that you use Miranda 15 in where the promo codes are, or the discounts, to get a 15% off of any of your orders from Spiegelmom Scraps. And I'll link it all down below, including a direct link to this one. But I just take them and I drop some of them, and then I glue them wherever they land. Right where they land is where I glue them. And I love doing that because it splatters them out. Now, there are a couple of times that I do have to grab some of the other colors that I may not have gotten, so that at least you can see that. But I am going to round that out. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I will link everything down below, including Colorcast Designs, Spiegelmom Scraps, and then obviously the link for How to Kill a Kit with Style, so that's all linked down below as well. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do design teams, collaborations, all of the fun stuff. I am trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. I am halfway there, and I would like to get there by the end of this year. It is a goal of mine. If you have not watched my other one, it will be linked up here for my most recent for you to see. Yeah, so then that is about it. I am just going through and I'm putting on the sequence and all of the fun goodness. Make sure, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe. If you are coming from one of the other channels, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And if you are part of mine, check out everybody else. All the links will be down below. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.